What is up, Movement Parents? I'm Josh. We are back for week 4 in our series, Family Meeting. We've been having these conversations every week, these family meetings every week, as we pressed into what it looks like for our family and us as disciples to model and bear the image of God. So here's what we're doing this week, and it's pretty simple. We are diving into our family priorities. We want to know what's most important. Here's the thing. If I lay out my budget and my schedule and someone were to look at it and they didn't know me from Adam, they would still probably be able to tell me what my top priorities are, what I view as most important. So that's the challenge we're going to be having for you as a family this week, but it's going to start individually. What I want you to do is individually, I want you to look at your budget, I want you to look how you're spending your money, and ask yourself, if somebody looked at my budget right now, how I spend my funds, what would they say I'm about? What would they say my top priorities are? And then I want you to measure that against last week's destination. I want you to say, hey, our destination was this. Do my priorities model where I'm leading my family? If your kids make any kind of money, I'm talking birthday money too, you can sit down with them individually. We're not going to do it in a group, and sit down with them and map out what are their top priorities. Why do they spend the money that they spend on the things that they spend it on? We want them to be able to wrestle through the same question of, where does my money say that my heart is? After that, you're going to host a family meeting where you have a calendar built out for the next 2 months. So you can buy a really big calendar, you can have somebody draw a really big calendar, but it's going to cover the next 2 months. And when you do that, you're going to sit down as a family, and I want you to map out everything on your schedule. I want you to map out, hey, this is when the soccer games are. This is when robotics club is. This is when debate team is. This is when I'm doing this. This is when I am watching YouTube all the time. Whatever it is that's taking up your schedule and your time, I want the entire family to map it out together. And after you do that, I want you to sit back and ask yourselves the same question. If somebody looked at our schedule right now, what would they say we're about? What would they say our top priorities are? Then I want you to ask an even tougher question. If we are leading you to a destination that we've defined last week, if we're leading to that destination, what things on our calendar right now are not helping us get there? And if there are things, and surely there are, instead of having a crowded budget, what we need to do is we need to actually cut things away, cut things out that don't lead our family closer into the image that God has called us to. So as a family, you're gonna sit down, you're gonna look at that calendar, and you're gonna go ahead and start cutting things out that don't belong and don't lead you closer to your destination. Then take a step back, enjoy the extra time, enjoy a Sabbath with your family, press in and grow together as you as a family grow as disciples of Christ. All right, guys, we'll see you next week.